in just a minute.
So we'll be starting how we can able to access a few columns from the table. Few columns from the table. Just I would like to retrieve uh, only from the product table. I'd like to display only the product ID, name, sorry, product ID, name, product number, and safety stock level will display. So select what are the things, product ID. See, this is a table. What I have highlighted now is a table. If you see the icon, what we have at the left side of that is a table, and from that it is going to be now what I have highlighted is column. Just I'll be taking that particular column, and name also I'm retrieving from this particular table. Just this is a name, product number, safety stock level. So when we are executing that, it is going to be display product ID, name, product number, safety stock level, these things. So I would like to display whose stock level is more than 100, whose stock level is more than 100. Display the product ID, name, product number, whose level is more than 100. So just I would like to get all these things. So even I am going to be display stock safety stock level also, and here we'll be writing the condition where safety stock level is greater than 100. So who is having greater than 100, only those things it is going to be display, only those things. Who, just I want to display the product ID, name, uh, number, product number. So just will display those things. Okay, so like this we can able to display, and along with that, if you see, just I would like to display the product ID, product name, and product number, along with the safety stock level, whose the safety stock level is 1000. Only if it is having 1000, it is going to be displayed. Display the product ID, name, product number, who along with that safety stock level is 1000. Where we have 1000, those things we have to display. We are going to be get all the details of product ID, name, product number, whose safety stock level is this one. Any doubt as of now?
No.
Yeah. Now I would like to display the product ID and product number of the item. What we can take. Spokes. Display the product ID, name, product number, whose product name is Spokes. Select from where name is yeah. So this is going to be get. So if I want to display some data of the particular product, where we'll be having what we can say. So where we'll be having the product ID is 368. I would like to display all the details of the product whose product ID is 368. We'll see. Display all the details. Whose ID is 368 will take. Store all the details I'm going to be display. Is equals to 368. So this is a way based on our requirement, we have to write the query. So whatever it may be the details we want to retrieve, first we have to observe the table. What is the columns we have in that particular table to retrieve the so and so data. So based on that, we have to write the query. So next we have, I want to display the products whose product ID is from 300 to 400. In between 300 and 400, just I would like to display that. So between operator, we are going to be take here, select from production is a schema. From that product table, I'll be taking where product ID product ID. Between is the operator, 300 and 400. So I would like to display only the name, product number, name and product number. Just I would like to display all those things. If you observe here, these are all the product names and product number whose product ID is between 300 and 400, including the 300 and 400. Both the ranges also will be inclusive here. Both the ranges inclusive here. Both the ranges also inclusive. So even now I would like to display the product ID. So even 400 is there, right? See, here we have 400 because we don't have a product ID with a 300. Because of that, it is not displaying for us. If it is there, it will display. So here we have 400. It is going to be display. The same thing without using between operator, where we need to use similar task of between. So just greater than or equal to 300 and product ID less than or equal to 400. It will work same. See, when we are using the between operator, product ID between, and here directly we are passing the value and other value. But whereas coming to here, we are using this relational operators, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. When we are using these relational operators, we have to use both the ranges along with the operand. Column name also we have to use it here. Column name also we have to use. Okay, got it? Got it? Yeah. So without using that, if I'm using see 400 will not display here. So previously we have 75 rows. It has been fetched and now it is displaying only 74 rows. The 400 product ID it is not displaying. The 400 ID is not displaying here.
Okay.
And now we would like to discuss the operators what we have in SQL. Operators we have to discuss what we have in SQL. So just we'll see. SQL operators. So here we have arithmetic operators. arithmetic operators. So we have relational operators. Relational operators is also called as conditional operators, logical operators, and we have some other operators. So first we'll discuss about arithmetic operators. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulo division. So here addition of two values, we can able to add two values, or we can able to add two columns, content whatever we have, and subtraction also, multiplication, division, and modulo division, we can able to perform the operation on two operands, or else two columns we can able to take, in between that we can able to perform these operators. Okay, and we have relational operators, which is used for representing the condition. Use it to write condition, will use the result as true or false. Based on that, it is going to be fetch the data. So we have here equals to, less than, less than, or equals to, greater than or equals to. Not equals to. So either this or this, it will works. See, just we are going to be use this for comparing two operands. So any doubts as of now, you can ask.
No,
No, no doubt.
Yeah. And now we have the logical operators. To combine more than one logical operator, we are going to be use this logical operators. To combine more than one condition, we are using these logical operators. In the previous example also, what we have discussed, we have went through with that AND operator, that is a logical AND. So there we have written two conditions where product ID is greater than or equal to 300 and product ID is less than or equal to 400. So product ID is one operand, greater than or equal to is a relational operator, and 300. When it is matching that condition, and also another condition, product ID is less than or equal to 400. When it is matching both the things, then it is going to be retrieved. Logical operators. On what basis AND operator will works, we'll see. And or not. And or not. So we'll discuss first and logic, how it is going to be work. So let me consider operand 1, operand 2, OP1 and OP2. So if both the operands, when we have taken two operands, one is true and other one is false, or else first we'll take both are false, false, true, true, false, and both are true. So when both the operands are false, then it will be false. See, logical and will be true only when both the operands are true. In all other case, it will be, see, only when both the conditions are true, then the resultant will be true. In all other cases, it will be false only. Here it is false, true, false only. True, false, false only. Both are true in a sense, it will be true. And if we are taking like operand, so we'll take false, false, so here false, or operator, if any one of the operand is true, then the resultant will be true. If any one of the operand is true, then the resultant will be true. See here both are false, then it will be false. One is true, then it will be true. Just observe this logic. If any one of the operand is true, then the resultant will be true here. Otherwise false. If both are false, then it is false. If both are true, also true. Any one of the operand is true, also true. Any doubt in this? Next we'll
No.
take operand one, not operator we have, not of operand one. Not operator, here it will be false in a sense. It will be true. If you are taking true, it will be false. Just opposite to it. It is clear.
Yes.